Hello, my name is Stroschnitter and I work with busy people who want more freedom in their lives. And today I'm going to talk to you a bit more about default mode thinking and the stress response. So we all know what the stress response is. It's that fight and flight response that is a normal, healthy, adaptive surge of energy to get you out of danger. It's wonderful, it's healthy. Without it, we'd all be dead, basically. It's really important to us. However, modern life is not as dangerous as our ancestors was, or not as physically dangerous. And there's not as many reasons for us to actually feel in danger. However, human beings are crazy, interesting creatures, is that we can turn on our stress response by thought alone. We can worry about stuff, we can multitask, or we can be busy rushing, as I call it, addicted to rush, all over the place. And that constant turning on of that stress response basically turns your brain to mush. You don't see yourself and you don't see the world in the same way, and it just really depletes your energy. People get ill, they suffer from anxiety, they suffer from depression, they suffer from burnout, or physical illnesses. A low-level constant stress response, if you're turning it on by keeping your life so on, really just turns off your executive functions of the brain and turns on your amygdala, that emotional brain, that captures your ability to think well. We've all had that experience of something happens, we react, we're quite stressed, we say something and we do something that we later regret. So it's the stress response is normal, it's healthy, it's adaptive, but we've tipped it into the maladaptive when we're constantly living in this particularly rush place. Now you will know that if you're looking a bit stressed, someone will say to you, just stop and take a deep breath. And this is interesting, because when you stop and take a deep breath, it completely changes your body chemistry, and not many people know that. A big component of mindfulness is to actually stop and take a couple of deep breaths. And when you do that, you turn off your stress response. You're telling your body it's okay, you're safe, no need to actually pour any more of that adrenaline and rubbish out there at the moment. And you trigger your parasympathetic, sorry about the big word, but it is the fire department for the stress response, just taking a couple of slow, deep breaths. So that's really how mindfulness works, to actually remove you from your default mode thinking, your stress response. You've been lost in thought, you're rushing off in all directions, and brings you back once again to what's happening right here, right now. It gives you some perspective. And when you have some perspective, then you tend to respond in a way that you will feel proud of later. So for more information on mindfulness, more tips, etc., please go to my website, www.kerenstroschnitter.com. Love to see you there.